The Narcissist's Playbook, How to Recognize and Outsmart Manipulation. There's a game being played, right now. You may not see it, but you felt it. That cold, sinking feeling in your stomach when someone twists your words. The creeping doubt when they rewrite history right in front of your eyes. The exhaustion of always being the one to apologize, even when you've done nothing wrong. This is not by accident. It is by design. Some people move through life not seeking connection, but control. They play by an unwritten set of rules, a psychological playbook designed to break you down, distort reality, and keep you in their grip. And the worst part? They do it with a smile. This is the Narcissist's Playbook, and today, we're going to expose it. The illusion of charm, how they pull you in. It starts with a mask. Narcissists don't introduce themselves as manipulators. They don't walk into your life wearing a flashing sign that says, "I will destroy your sense of self." Instead, they present a version of themselves that is exactly what you need. If you're struggling with self-doubt, they become your biggest cheerleader. If you crave excitement, they are thrilling and unpredictable. If you need stability, they appear solid as a rock. This is not real. This is bait. Narcissists mirror you. They study your desires, your insecurities, your deepest wounds, and they reflect back the perfect illusion. This is why victims often describe the beginning of a narcissistic relationship as magical, intoxicating, too good to be true, because it is. But a mask can only hold for so long, and once they know you're invested, the cracks begin to show. Gaslighting, the ultimate mind control technique. Imagine this. You confront someone about something they said. You know what you heard. You remember it clearly. But instead of acknowledging it, they say, "That never happened. You're remembering it wrong. Wow, you're too sensitive. Can't you take a joke?" You start to question yourself. Did I imagine it? Am I being too emotional? Maybe I misunderstood. This is gaslighting, one of the most insidious tools in the narcissist's arsenal. It works by making you doubt your own reality. If they can get you to question what is real, they can control you. Because once you no longer trust your own mind, you will start relying on them to define reality for you. And that is exactly where they want you. The cycle of idealization, devaluation, and discard. Every narcissistic relationship, whether romantic, professional, or even parental, follows a predictable three-step cycle. 1. Idealization, the pedestal phase. In the beginning, you are perfect to them. They praise you, adore you, put you on a pedestal so high that you feel like you are finally seen, valued, understood. This is intentional. This is addiction. Because when someone worships you, your brain releases oxytocin, dopamine, pleasure chemicals. You bond with them. You crave their validation. And once they know you're hooked, the game truly begins. 2. Devaluation, the slow poisoning of your self-worth. Suddenly, the compliments stop. The warmth turns cold. The very traits they once adored about you, now they use them against you. You're too sensitive. You're always overreacting. You used to be fun. What happened to you? At first, you fight to prove yourself, to get back that loving person from the beginning. But that person never existed. The idealization phase was a setup, and the more you try to please them, the worse they treat you. Number 3, discard. The brutal exit. Once you are drained, exhausted, and broken down, they throw you away. Sometimes cruelly, sometimes suddenly, sometimes dramatically. They'll block you on all platforms, delete all ties to you as if you never existed. Sometimes by making you feel like you're the one who ruined everything. And just when you think you're free, they reappear. Apologizing, promising change, love bombing you back into their cycle. This is not love. This is manipulation. Why do they do it? The psychology of narcissistic control. A narcissist is not looking for love or friendship. They are looking for supply, emotional supply, power, control. Your pain feeds them. Your confusion empowers them. The more you try to fix things, the more they win. They cannot handle accountability. The moment they feel exposed, they shift blame. They project. They play the victim. They rewrite history. Because admitting fault would mean acknowledging a flaw, and to them, flaws equal weakness. But here's the truth. They are not powerful. They are empty. Everything they do is to fill a void that can never be filled. And once you see through them, they lose their power. So how do you outsmart a narcissist? Simple. Take back your power. The only way to win this game is to stop playing. 1. Detach from their validation. The moment you stop needing their approval, they lose control. Recognize that their praise is a trap. It is only given to keep you hooked. 2. Do not defend yourself. A narcissist thrives on your reaction. When you try to prove yourself, explain yourself, or argue back, you are giving them fuel. Instead, respond with calm indifference. Nothing frustrates them more than realizing they can no longer control your emotions. 3. Set boundaries and enforce them. Narcissists hate boundaries. Why? Because boundaries mean you have power. Be firm. Do not explain. Do not justify. Simply walk away from manipulation. 4. Recognize the pattern and break it. They will try to pull you back. They will use nostalgia, fake apologies, new tactics. Do not fall for it. The cycle will only repeat. The only way to stop a narcissist is to remove yourself from their game. Because once you see the playbook, you can never unsee it. Final truth. You are not crazy. You are not weak. If you've ever been caught in the web of a narcissist, understand this. It was never your fault. You are not weak. You are not stupid. You were targeted because you have something they do not. Empathy, kindness, light. A narcissist only goes after those who have something they lack. And that is your greatest power. Because once you recognize the game, once you step outside of their twisted reality, you win. You break free. You break the chains that held you. And they are left with nothing. So take back your power, your clarity, your sense of self. Because in the end, the strongest person in this game was never them. It was always you.